Come on up. Hey, Bobby.
What's happening, man?
Oh, same old. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Tom, how you
How's
doing,
it going? Have a seat. This is Bobby Smith and Jerry Paris. Say hello to them. Ooh, it sounds great.
Thanks, appreciate it.
You know, a lot of times in this town, the bands will kind of get thrown together in a short period of time to, you know, for a recording project. But you guys have been together for a while, and it shows because of how tight you are, man. That's not an easy groove to hook, that one right there.
16 years.
Whew! Yeah, that says something in itself right there.
He didn't tell you about the 40 takes it took to no, that is a hard song. It took a long time to do in the studio.
Yeah, it's a tough groove. But I noticed the guys in our band were kind of checking it out because that's a tight group.
It's an old British rocker
that
song.
That song. It's been around a long time. Alvin Lee, wasn't it?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of took it and did it our way.
Well, it's good to hear a band that gets along and, you know, 16 years, man. Have you guys any fist fights along the way, or?
We threw some steels out the doors and things like that.
It can be tough. Either you become good friends or you break up.
Yeah, like brothers.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the way it was with me and Schneider when we were doing Dukes. There's plenty of room to get angry at each other, but once you get over that stuff...
Yeah, it blows over next day.
Yeah, it's like brothers. Yeah. You know, you have fist fights and you go out together. You guys have also worked with a whole bunch of different stars over the years. Give us some...
We've been real fortunate in the past. Ever since the whole band, since it started back in '80, they've always had, you know, working with large people. We've worked with Merle Haggard and George Jones, and we've also been real fortunate. We've worked with some of the superstars now that were just starting out then. Like we opened up for Alan Jackson when he was just starting to hit it, and Clint Black, same thing. He was doing a small auditorium, and we opened for him, and when I think Killing Time and all that, you know, he was really starting to take off. So we've been real fortunate, and we've watched them come from, you know, when they first started right to the superstars they are today. So we've been real lucky.
It's always interesting to see how it goes and how it changes them.
Oh, yeah.
And how a lot of them, it doesn't change that much.
Surprisingly, I mean, we've worked with some people, you know, back when they were first starting, just great people, and then, you know, at the superstar status they are now, they're still great people to work with. It's pleasing to see how people don't let that, you know, affect them.
Right.
They don't change.
I think it's one of the things that's kind of halfway special to country music, too.
It is.
I mean, I know in other genres it happens as well, but not nearly as often as it does here.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you guys spend a lot of time with the NASCAR folks?
As much as we can when we have some time, yeah. We like to say big hello to Jeff Bodine and all the Jeff Bodine racing folks. They're real good friends of ours, and we played their Christmas party and just a lot of things with them. And every time we can get a chance to go to the races, we go. It's not a whole lot of time to do it, but every time we get a Sunday, we'll try to slide in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the 320 here, the Opryland 320 here a couple of weeks ago. That was a gas.
It's a lot of fun. And, you know, if you've never been to a race, and it's a whole lot of fun if you, behind the scenes, things you don't see, you know, that you get out there and just, you know, working with the pit guys and things, and you just couldn't see from on television.
Well, it's interesting, actually, here in town, in Nashville. I mean, there's been lots and lots more record companies and individual artists getting involved in sponsorship of cars. I saw we had Steve Warner on one night, and he was working with Michael Waltrip and had his name on the car there. You guys going to sponsor cars somewhere down the line?
Yeah, as soon as we get out of our higher tax bracket.
They're talking, I'm going to maybe drive in one of those Legends deals, too. You ever driven any of those?
No.
Three-quarter jobs?
We haven't got the driven any yet. Our steel player, Joe, he's been the luckiest one so far. They let him sit in one of the NASCAR, you know.
Oh, yeah?
One of the track cars,
He
Jeff
got hung
Odine's
in
car. Yeah, he did. He couldn't get out of it. He got in it, and he was trying to get out of it, and had a little problem getting out of it. They had to take the steering wheel off, and I think he hadn't taken it off yet. And
He was trying to climb over the steering wheel.
yeah, he was just trying to climb over the steering wheel.
Yeah, the steering wheel
comes
pops
off.
Yeah.
And Bill said, you might want to hold on. We'll take that steering wheel off for you. Get out of there.
Otherwise, you'd be in there for the whole ride.
Yeah.
Jeff he had to get in his car to race, and Joe was hung in it.
It was that time.
Yeah, we had to pull him out.
You guys have also done some pretty interesting videos.
Yeah, we've had 3 videos out. One was at Harry's.
Harry's Salvage Yard here in town, actually. It's a real neat place. I mean, you hear Salvage Yard and you think, oh gosh, but it's just real nice. The way it's laid out, it's got a big rock wall behind it. And we did one of them there, and we did another one in our namesake. We were named after Cimmaron, New Mexico. So we went out there to do the video Blacktop Road, and it's beautiful out there. If you've never went to New Mexico, go. It's gorgeous.
Stayed at the St. James Motel once on the national TV program. What was it? Unsolved Mysteries.
Unsolved Mysteries, yeah.
It's
supposed
haunted.
to be haunted.
It is haunted. Was it haunted?
Well, we didn't see anything, but they say it is.
Is there like an old country band there that been hung once or something? Or?
Well, I don't know. They said Jesse James stayed there, and a lot of the Outlaws, right next to the Chisholm Trail. And
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It's one of the interesting things about getting on the road. Sometimes you run into stuff you wouldn't expect.
we stayed across the street.
Good choice. Well, we're glad you're with us tonight.
Appreciate you.
Guys from Cimmaron. We're going to meet the rest of the band in just a little bit on Primetime Country, so stay tuned.